Welcome back, man. Good evening. Out here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, Washington State, man. And I just want to go over this video and I just want to talk about some of the things that I learned in my 20s. Um, this is the part two. I already did a part one and I kind of rambled. And like I told y'all before, I was just gonna put it on a sheet of paper and just kind of go down. And I got so many more things. I'll probably have like 30 more, what I'm saying, videos to make and points that I want to make and talk about. And some of these you've heard me say before, but I'll just kind of go in detail with it a little bit, and yeah, I'll just give y'all the scoop. So I'm a little emotional today, man. I'm a confession. I've been working. I work hard, but I have been going out a little more frequent than I should, And like I said, the whole point of me even moving to Washington State was to get in touch with my spiritual side, which I've done, which is what ultimately led me here. But I feel as if I need to lock in a lot more rather, and I could still be further than where I'm at. So it frustrates me because I know my potential. And one of the things one of my OGs told me when I first came in the Navy. So in the Navy we have yearly evaluations, and it's basically every sailor has them, and you put down all the things that you did for that year's evaluation. And he said one of the things that when you're a junior sailor, E1, E2, E3 coming in, it's cool to have potential. Once you're getting up there, it's like, okay, potential is it's not about potential. Like, what are you doing now? You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to feel like, oh, I got this potential and I'm not living up to it, if that makes sense, right? So let's get to work. Number one, and these ain't in no particular order. This is just what came to my head and I just wrote them down. But I put use your pain as your fuel. That's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory, man. In this life, you're gonna go through things. In this life, if you put yourself out there, if you stay in your room, you lock yourself in your house, then you haven't lived the life anyway. But if you're living a life and you're experiencing things and you're experiencing people, you're dating, you'll likely have gotten your heart broken. Which while you're in it, it sucks. It's hard. I know. I've had it happen to me twice. I've been the nerdy kid in high school, and I didn't get the girl that I wanted. She went to the popular guy, the football guy, right? I've been the guy who believed everything from TV and Disney Channel and writing love notes and letters and bears and giving this to a girl, and she didn't like me back the same. I've been the guy who tried to dance with the pretty girl at the dance, and she ain't like me. This happened. This is good. This is all. I'm not hurt about it. This is all I learned because I understood. How it goes. But when you get older, it ain't even just heartbreak. Think about you didn't get that position at the job you wanted. Think about a friend betraying you. Think about you can still use the heartbreak one as a well, divorce maybe, what I'm saying? All type of things, right? You have to use that, feel it, don't let it cripple you, but you have to use that to propel you into becoming a better person. And I have to honestly think, like I always tell you guys, nothing happens to me, everything happens for me. So that's how you should look at it as well. Or that's what I recommend how you look at it. I don't like to tell nobody what they should do because you guys, everyone is their own person and they're on their own journey. So this might not be for everyone, but using pain as fuel will definitely motivate you and push you when you've been through some things and you want to overcome that, right? And that's honestly, success is the best revenge. You don't have to get back into one to be devious or spiteful to them to try to hurt them. You're only going to end up hurting yourself more, and you're giving still too much energy to that person. So the only thing that you can do is become successful and just move on. And once you get on another level, you're not even thinking about certain people and the things that got you there, because all that did was make you stronger if you let it and you look at it like it's happening for you, not to you. Number two, and this ties into that, is to embrace yourself, to love yourself. It's simple, right? How can you expect someone to respect you and love you if you don't love and respect yourself, right? You have to take care of yourself. You have to get in the mirror. And I know it sounds crazy. I've said this before. Like I told y'all when I was on deployment, I read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and he talked about like the affirmations and saying things to yourself in the mirror. So you go to the mirror, you can write it and you write it down as well. You take what's in your head, you put it down, make it a physical manifestation as if like I'm doing this video right here, right? You go look in the mirror and you tell yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. You're a king, you're a queen, you're a king, you're a queen, you're whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're a warrior, you're strong, you're tough. You'll believe, reprogramming your mind, because all day, if you scroll on Instagram, you scroll on YouTube, you scroll on Facebook, TikTok, you're getting programmed by that. So you have to deprogram all of the BS that's going on and lock in and truly love yourself, because all of the answers lie within you. And I'm not trying to be spiritual or woo woo, but just try it. Embrace yourself, love yourself, go to the gym, work out, clean up your diet, just take care of yourself, man. Speak highly of yourself, groom yourself, keep a nice, you know what I'm saying, line up, you know what I'm saying, shape up, just clean, smell good. You'll feel better. You look good, you feel good. So love yourself, and you'll radiate that confidence, that positivity. You attract good things to you. Show God the beauty of his creation, right? And God will continue to bless you. But if you don't take care of yourself, you're treating yourself like a dump, how can you expect to anyone else to? It all starts with you. So love yourself and embrace yourself. Number 3, hey man, if you got people hating on you, good. If you don't got, if you're not gonna speak your mind, and if you're not doing nothing to where people might disagree or people might feel away, people hating on you, then you ain't doing nothing big enough, baby. Like, and I know it might sound kind of arrogant, but if you're trying to level up and you're on that path, there are gonna be people. It might be family. It might be that significant other. It might be your friend. It might be your best friend since childhood. It might be your parents. It could be your brother, sister. I'm not saying that's the case for me, but I'm saying I've seen a lot of things in my 11 years in the Navy, and in my 29 years of life. I've seen a lot of things, and usually the people who is closest to you, that's where betrayal comes by. When someone is so close to you, you can't see the bigger picture. And once you start giving a little distance, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of see how the true colors go. So if you got people hating on you, that's a good thing. It's a good thing, man. And when you're dealing with friends, though, this was one of my things. Like I always said, I always hate when people act one way when we're alone or one on one, and then you act different in front of other people, and you start treating me different. Notice if you got a friend, just pay attention to this. Now that I want to make you conscious of it, because I wasn't conscious of it until I started studying psychology and reading books, and I realized that it's all about the little things over time that become the big things, right? If you're consistently working out, you know what I'm saying, over time, and you don't have to do no crazy workouts, but you're so consistent with it and you're cleaning up that diet a little bit, that over time, you'll see a change. Nothing is like that, right? So when it go back to your friends, right? So little slick comments, little jokes here, little jokes here, little jokes here. Like, hold on, bro. Like this shit is starting to add up, and I'm becoming conscious of it. Little this, little that. They never compliment your successes, or they never, you know what I'm saying, praise you at all. But they quick to throw a little shade. That's a problem. You see what I'm saying? On the flip side to that, this is how you know if they not hating on you. Hey man, you got a fresh cut, boy. I see you, boy. Oh boy, you clean, boy. I like this. I like this. Oh, you writing a book? Oh, that's supportive without you asking. Just happy for you. Those are your friends. Those are the people you want in your circle. But if you're talking about elevation, you talking about, man, I'm going to the gym. I'm doing this and this, and they ain't supportive of it, or they ain't with that. And I'm not saying they're not your people, your friend. They shouldn't be your friend, but you need to be around like-minded people. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. Get around those people who are on that same wavelength as you. But back to the point is, if you ain't got people hating on you, then if you got people hating on you, good. That means you're doing something right. That means you're bettering yourself, and a little chaos is gonna bring order. So that's all. Goes back to using that pain as fuel. So if you got hate, you must be saying something that's triggering somebody, and that ain't your problem. That's their problem. So leave it up with them and God, and they got to figure that out. Number 4, it's gonna kind of change the whole conversation a little bit. And this is something I struggled with, and I still do to this day. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's about controlling your lust. Now, I get it, man. Like I was talking about on your feed, man. You get on there and it's all workout girls and tights and all of these beautiful women. And like I've been all around the world. I've seen a lot of beautiful women. I've dated beautiful women, right? And if you're indulging over too much of anything is a bad thing, right? If you're overindulging in women and lustful behaviors, you're gonna get knocked off your mission, man. You're gonna get unfocused, And like I always say, man, I could have been further in my life had I not been clubbing and everywhere with the women, there, with the girls, there, with the girls, there, with a party, with a party, dating these women, trying to live in their life. And I believe God makes no mistakes, and like I said, everything, right? Everything happens to for me, not to me. So I had to get that experience and kind of see things as they are, and it opened my eyes. But when I look back and I realized, like, damn, I could have been working on this thing here. I could have been finished with my degree. I could have been further in life had I not been so lustful. So to you, young man, young woman, work on yourself, man, and everything that you want will come to you. But you got to take sacrifice, man. And that lust is hard, man, because like I said, they putting it in your face, man. You got to fight that urge. I know. Trust me, I know, man. Last but not least, number 5. Everything is temporary. 100 years from now, 200 years from now, no one that is alive right now will be here anymore. Right? Enjoy life, man. Enjoy the present moment. Live it while you got it. Bills, work, stress, friends, all the the little things that seem so big ultimately don't even really matter if you think about it. We won't be here. We're here to experience. We're here to create. We're here to live. Make the most out of your life. Do something. Leave this earth, leave this world a better place than you came into it as. That's why I started creating content. I don't know if YouTube or whatever will be around 200 years, but I know I won't be. But what I can do is now start leaving stuff and getting my mind out there, and for my daughter to see when she get older, for my future kids, for anybody that's looking for a source of inspiration, of strength, and just trying to make it, that's trying to better themselves. If I can do that and help someone, I've created something, and I think I've done well, and I think you should too. And we've all been through. We're all so different, and we all come from so many different backgrounds. We all have cool stories to tell. If you're bold enough to get in front of that camera and tell your story, display your life, you just might be bold enough to get everything that you want, everything that you desire, everything will come to you, man. If you take a risk, take a chance on yourself, and that's what ultimately led me to start this channel, because it's all temporary. Youth is temporary. We will get older. We will not have the energy. We will not have the time. Um, and tomorrow's not promised. So start now. Everything is temporary. Don't sweat the small stuff, man. Love those who love you. Be there for those who are there for you. Don't put no expectations on nobody. People are gonna be people. Don't be bitter. Once you start understanding psychology and you just start understanding people, you start getting experience. You tend to take things less personal, and you'll just realize that people are people, and we're all flawed. We're not perfect, and it'll just make you a happier person and just understanding what's going on, man. I'm Richard Wilson, man. This right here was just some lessons I learned in my 20s. As they come to me, I'll bring them to y'all, man, and y'all be blessed, man. Y'all have a good evening, and like I said, this is the beginning. Big things coming 2026. It's gonna be a big year. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all have a good night.